it blinds you, I'm sorry. But when I'm coming through, I'm blinding. Because I drip when I walk. Yo! Let me tell y'all something. Man, oh man. By the title of this video, you'll understand. Because we want to. This is what a police officer said to me. Yesterday, I was on a break because I was working, unfortunately. I have to work for somebody else. Make somebody else more richer while they just give me some breadcrumbs. Because that's just how life is, I guess, if you don't work for yourself. And if you don't, like have your own business, right? You're ultimately making somebody else richer. And if you're in school and you're on an IEP, medicine, you're making the school more richer. You're an employee of the school. Just if you know, do a little research. Research how much a school makes off of IEP. That's $9,000. I want to say $9,000 they make from the government, a school it's like 9,000. Let's just say 7,000 of a student, right? They get 7 bands for one student. Now, if you're on an IEP, you need assistance for school. You're double the amount. 7,000 turned into what? 16? Now you're worth 16,000. I don't believe the numbers are correct, but if you're on an IEP, man, you're making your school double the amount they normally do. Which I didn't know that until early on this year. But it's true and real facts. You gotta look it up. Everybody's working together, right? The school to prison pipeline is real. They get y'all ready to either work for a CVS, Walmart, Myers, right? They get you ready for a 9 to 5 because school is structured as a 9 to 5, right? You get told when you gotta do work. You get told when you can go to the bathroom. You get told when you gotta eat, when you're able to have a lunch break, right? It gets you accustomed to the 9 to 5 living. But that's for another. We could do that for another video. So yesterday I get pulled over. I go to a gas station, right? And I get some gas on my break, right? My 1 hour break. I get some gasoline because I was running out of gas. And I got 2 Fantas, strawberry, canned. Because, Fanta strawberry bust. It goes crazy. If you know, you know. Get you a Fanta strawberry. But, nevertheless, nevermore, I see a policeman. They come out like there's a gas station on this corner. And then the police are coming off this street and turning onto the main road. Now, excuse me, I'm getting ready to go pay for my gas, and I peep them, right? And I watch them, I see them, whatever, and I think they see me peep them. So, nevermore, they park up next to the gas station. As soon as I pull out of that gas station, I see them. I'm like, oh, I'm on the phone, mind you, with somebody, right? I'm on the phone. And I'm like, I'm about to get pulled over. I know I'm about to get pulled over because I just watched them eyeball my shit, right? I'm not even trying to curse. Eyeball my car, right? I watched them eyeball my car while they're driving by. And what do? They park up. They park up, not even 300 feet away from the gas station where I am. So I told the person I'm on the phone with, I'm about to get pulled over. Soon as I got close enough to him, they pulled out the parking lot, got right behind me, and flashed and pulled me over. So I pull over because I don't have nothing to hide. I don't have nothing to run from, right? They pull me over, and they're like, your window. I have tint windows. They said my tint is too dark. Okay, I've been told that before. That's fine. Why do you wear sunglasses? Right? That's just easy as that. The window tint is to keep the sun glare out. I don't want to be blinded by the sun in a fishbowl, and I don't want to have a fishbowl. So I tint out my windows every time I get a car. Every time I get a new car that's new to me, it might be used. I don't know, but I put tint on it. I spend that $300 to throw some tint on, cause it masks out the sun. Right? It's like some sunglasses. Why you wear sunglasses? To get the sun out your eyes. I got tint to get the sun out my eyes, right? Nevertheless, it's too dark. Cool. Like, that's fine. You pull me over for car tint, though. Really? Luckily, it was February last month. Luckily for them, I had expired tags. I needed to get my tags renewed in February. It is now March 5th, right? I messed up, right? I had expired tags. Luckily, it's only by a couple months. I mean, if they would have wrote me a ticket, honestly, I could have got new tags, and that's it. Like, you feel me? Like, that would have been that. The judge would probably throw it away because it's honestly BS. It's not. I've seen cars with 24 stickers, like stickers from 2024. Like, be so for real. Mine is just a month off, but they needed a reason to pull me over. So they had a reason, and they had a valid one. They also said my car tint. Okay, cool. Next thing you know, I see three. One, at first, it was one cop car, two people, two cops. One cop car, two cops. Next thing you know, it's 3 cop cars. Then it became 4. Then it became, there's 5 policemen for me. For me. If you know me, bro, what the Frank? Why do you have 5 policemen for me, bro? Like, I'm not a threat to society at all. Not one bit. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong, right? We get angry and we get mad. But that 25 to life is real, and I ain't trying to go. I did my time. You feel me? I do not want to risk my freedom. Okay, so I'm like, okay. There's 5 cops for me though. This crazy work, but nevertheless, I'm talking my stuff because, like, you're. This is my lunch break. You're disturbing my lunch break. Honestly, I just wanted to drink in some gasoline. Anyways, they run my stuff. They're honestly searching. They wanted to take me to jail, or they really wanted to hem me up. I'm not even gonna lie. They were reaching. So as soon as like 10, 15 minutes go by, next thing you know, he pulls up to my driver's side. He's like, hey, I need you to step out the car. That's a red flag. If the police can do it, right? They can pull you out the car with no rhyme or reason. On a traffic stop, they can do that for their safety. They're allowed to do that. But it's a red flag because it's a traffic stop. You should not need to pull me out the car unless you really suspect me of doing something or having something. So, okay, I know the deal. I'm like, all right, cool. I ask him, I'm like, bro, why? He's like, I'll tell you when you get out the car. That's another red flag. They don't do that. They're not going to tell you to get out the car and then for like no reason or whatever. But whatever. Nevertheless, I got out the car. just because you follow, even though the policemen they might break the law, they might twist and bend some rules, you have to follow their commands just so you don't escalate the situation more. Just like you have to, accept your rights. You have to know your rights. You have to use your rights, right? You have rights. But nevertheless, the police, you gotta listen to the police, even if they are not right or whatever. You low-key still gotta listen to the police, just because it can get out of hand and it can go left quick. And so I listen, right? I do that. I get out the car, they search me, and I'm sitting on the hood of the police car because I know the deal. Like, I know what's up. I've been through this. This is not my first rodeo. So I let a few minutes go by, right? I let it air out. I'm still talking about junk, but I'm like, okay, why did you pull out the car? I asked one of the other cops, right? The other 3 cops, why you pull me out my car? They said one of he was a bald cop wearing sunglasses and had a goatee, right? He's a yeah brother type of cop. He says because we want to. Because you want to? Really? Next thing you know, they ask, hey, you got anything that we need to know about, like, in the car? Nah, got nothing that's none of your business, none of your concern that's in my car. So they ask to search it. I say no. You know why I say no? I tell them no because they have no reason. They have no reason. Second of all, they couldn't even tell me why they pulled me out the whip. They couldn't give me a valid reason. So why would I conform to you guys? Even though they're reaching, like they're super reaching, yo, just to hem me up. Nevertheless, that's a story that I wanted to share with you guys, and I hope you guys have a lovely day. Love.